Open up, honey, it's your lover boy, me that's knocking. Well, listen to my baby, all the cats are at the high school rockin'. Now, honey, get your bopping shoes before the jukebox blows a fuse. Hey, everybody's hopping, everybody's bopping, bopping at the high school hop. Bopping at the high school hop. Bopping at the high school hop. Bopping at the high school hop.
Hello, Tony, darling.
Hi, Auntie. You getting up or going to bed?
How did it go at school today?
It went.
If you'd rather have coffee, Tony, there's a pot of fresh.
No thanks. I think I'll cut out and size up this Townsville.
You looking for excitement?
Why not? I'm a citizen.
I hate to think of you running around all by your lonely.
Annie, I'm a big boy now. I even go out with girls.
That's why I worry. Thinking of you coming up against those young, tight sweaters.
You ought to know.
Stop treating me like a stranger. With Vic out of town, it's lonely. Relatives should always kiss each other hello and goodbye, polite like.
You're getting paid for my room and board.
But not enough.
Tomorrow afternoon, when you have your usual cup, Annie, why don't you put a little bit of more coffee in your brandy and coffee, huh? Bye now.
I left it open for you, honey. In a mo, honey. Oh.
Are you Mrs. Delane?
Yes.
Are you Tony's aunt?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Arlene Williams, his counselor from school.
Oh, yes. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
The house is in kind of a mess. Sit down.
Thank you. Now, about Tony.
About you first. Tony said he had a good-looking teacher.
Not really.
He was right.
Well, thank you. Of course, every student feels that way about their teacher. Unless, of course, she has two heads.
I'll bet.
You know, the school usually arranges these meetings with the parents, but because of the seriousness of the situation of the other night...
I know all about it. He was in a pokey and a bum rap. Big deal.
Mr. Robinson felt that we should meet with the parents or the guardians as soon as possible.
You mean you want me to squeal on Tony? No, Sale. Even if I had anything to say, I wouldn't.
You see, there's this group at school, and they seem to have formed some bad habits.
Look, Miss Dimpletoes, if you people at the school think that Vic and me, Vic's my husband and he's out of town on a job. If you think we're raising a juvenile delinquent, say it.
No, Mrs. Delane, we
Don't
don't
double talk me. You've got me pegged as a no-good relative.
The only reason I came
Come
here is
on,
because...
honey. Don't draw diagrams with me. I'm no idiot, child. I just don't believe all that stuff the paper said about wild reefer parties and fates worse than death in the bushes at night. I know Tony, even if he's only been living here a short while. He's practically a grown man who wants to get a bang out of life just like you or me.
I think if Tony's interests were channeled, that...
There's nothing to channel. He's healthy and normal and full of fun. You know what I mean, too. Don't tell me you never rode a hot rod or had a late date in the second balcony. Or maybe you haven't.
I think I'd better go, Mrs. Delane.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, Arlene.
Hello, Tony.
What's wrong now?
I was just paying a little call on your aunt. I hope I haven't inconvenienced Mrs. Delane.
What have you been doing? Pulling hair?
Your teacher and I were fighting over the custody of your body and soul.
What? Arlene.
Now I understand things better.
Oh, cut the yakety yak, will you? She has no personal interest in me.
Oh, wake up, sonny boy. Your teacher's got a yen for you.
You're nuts.
Don't forget, I really know you're not a baby.
Ha. I have to go change. I don't remember inviting you in here.
I won't look. What's cooking?
I'm going to the drag to hear a new combo.
I'd like to hear them too. I'll go with you.
Sorry, got a date with Joan.
Forget her. Pay a little attention to me.
Later.
No, now. I'm lonely. I found some marijuana cigarettes when I cleaned your room today.
I wish you had. We could sell them to the weed headed to school.
Who are you kidding? In that drawer under your handkerchiefs. That's where I found them. Skinny brown cigarettes.
Honey, those are imported short cigarillos. And if you don't like it...
I don't like being brushed off all the time. I could forget myself and say the right things to the wrong people.
Well, if that's the way the ball bounces.
Don't push me. Better tell the stables kid to drop dead.
Not tonight. See you later. Huh?
Hello, nephew mine. Didn't think I could make it, huh?
Later, Gwen. I'll be late.
See, I can get a date if I want.
Hi.
I don't have to come crawling, see? Not good enough for you, huh? You hear that, Billy boy? He says I'm not good enough. He's got a school teacher. Come on, Billy boy. Just in time, Tony boy, to have a party with my old friend.
Now, I'm in a rush.
What's the matter? My old friend here, my old friend. What's your name, old friend?
Bill O'Flair. You know what I think? I think I don't like this guy.
What's the matter? My old friend Billy boy not good enough?
Come here, Gwen. I want to talk to you. Now, look, sober up, will you? This is important. Joan Staples is in my bedroom. And look, you've got to keep her there. This is important to Burroughs.
Joan Staples? In your room? Now that's an insult. Tony? I don't like a guy who can't hold his liquor.
I want my father. Oh, please, God, where's my father? I don't want them to hit me anymore.
Everything's gonna be all right.
You have just seen an authentic disclosure of conditions which unfortunately exist in some of our high schools today. But now Arlene will teach in a school that has cleansed itself of its ugly problem. Joan confines her smoking to ordinary cigarettes. Gwen's problem is also solved. Her husband came home. For some of the people in our story, it didn't have a happy ending. Mr. A and Vix are serving 5 years to life. J.I. and his boys are in reform school. But the job of policemen like Mike Wilson will not be finished until this insidious menace to the schools of our country is exposed and destroyed.